Today we're going to go ahead and talk about the Sun and Moon set of Hidden Fates. We're going to discuss if now would be a good time to invest in Hidden Fates, and yes, we're talking about that conversation here in the year of 2024. Hidden Fates obviously came out in the year 2019, it's 5 years later, so yeah, it would be a great time to invest in it, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at a specific set of data. So we're going to take a look at the top 20 most expensive singles, their price trends over the last year, their highs and lows and where they are now. And we're also going to take a look at 5 or so different sealed products, and it's going to be the exact same set of data. And then at the end, we'll come to a conclusion of, well, yeah, it might be an interesting idea to put a little bit of money into Hidden Fates right now, but what specific products would be hot and which ones would be not? Which ones wouldn't be hot to put money into? Well, that's what we're going to discuss at the end, as well as singles and everything like that. But without further ado, let's get into this list, and we'll begin with the top 20 most expensive singles. Alright, starting off the list at number 20, we have the Ho-Oh GX Hidden Fates Shiny Vault card. And yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, we're going in reverse order, so the least expensive to most expensive. And number 20 is Ho-Oh GX. Let's go ahead and take a look at these values here. We have August 7th, which is roughly a year ago, $15.97 goes up, then it goes down. I don't think this point is quite its low. January 1st, $14.71. It looks like its high though is March 18th, $18.78. Then from there, it does go down to $14.57 at its current value. So yeah, that would be its low as well. Then at number 19, we have the Jessie and James Full Art Trainer card. Iconic duo from the anime. You have Jessie and James. You even have Meowth and Wobbuffet in the background too. Really nice card. Let's go ahead and take a look at some values. So we have roughly a year ago, $14.62. Not too much movement in terms of prices here. I mean, it does go up and down by a few dollars, but nothing too dramatic. It looks like its low point is likely here, December 4th, $11.86, and its high point would be pretty recently, June 24th, $19.29, and its current value goes for $15.23. Then at number 18, we have Alolan Ninetails GX. This is also from the Shiny Vault. This is a full art shiny. It's a beautiful card. This is the Regent variant of what is it, Alola? What is the I think it's Alola, right? The Gen 8, is that what it is? No, Gen 7, the Alola region, maybe. I'll have to look up on that, but we have Alolan Ninetails, and let's look at some values. $15.83 1 year ago. It looks like its low is roughly here, November 6th, $15.09. Its high is December 25th, $20.13. Then from there, it does go down, where its current value sits at $15.53. Then at number 17, we have the Lady. This is actually from the Shiny Vault, which is quite interesting. We have the Lady Full Art Trainer card coming from the Shiny Vault. I don't quite see how she's shiny. Obviously, it's a really bad joke, but yeah, I guess I'm pretty sure they had trainer cards in the Shiny Vault too for Shining Fates and maybe Paldean Fates. I actually don't quite remember, but I guess she's in here, this lady. So let's look at some values. We have 1 year ago, $32.98, which also happens to be its high because from then on it just plummets down. And I think its low is roughly here. There's a few values we'll take a look at. June 24th, $15.62. Let's look at 74. Yeah, so it would have been June, what was that? June 24th is its low at $15.62, and its current value is not much higher at $15.83. Then at number 16, we have Tapu Coco GX. This one is also from the Shiny Vault, but it's a little bit different. It's actually a gold card, I believe. I haven't seen it in person, but I'm led to believe this is a gold card, right? So you have Tapu Coco here. They definitely did not nail gold cards in the Sun and Moon era. Or at least this one was not nailed. But we do have a similar version to it. I guess from the Shining Fates Shiny Vault, we have Eternatus, which is black and gold, which in my opinion does look a little better than this one. And then I believe we also have, I think it's green and gold for Paldean Fates. I think Shining Fates did it best, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, let's look at some values. We have 1 year ago, $15.79. Its high shortly thereafter, September 4th, $16.47. It looks like its low is on April 1st, $15.03, and its current value, as it has gone up a little bit, is $15.90. Then at number 15, we have Guzma from the Shiny Vault as well. This is a full art trainer card. Let's go ahead and get straight to the values. We have 1 year ago, $14.98. It looks like its high is roughly here, September 4th, $18.35. Yeah, that appears to be its high. Shares that obviously with September 11th too. Its low might have actually been where it was 1 year ago. In fact, $14.98. Let's see here. Nope, not quite, but close. December 4th, $14.86 was its low, and its current value is sitting at $16.73. At number 14, we have Eevee from the Shiny Vault, and what's special about this one is this might be the only baby shiny on the list. Don't take my word though, I don't quite remember. I didn't compile this list today. It was the other day, so I actually don't quite remember, which makes it even more fun. But I believe Eevee might be the only baby shiny, which is rightfully so. I mean, Eevee is a really nice Pokemon, obviously a fan favorite, one of my favorites too. And yeah, I mean, just overall, I think the fact that Eevee, the color of Eevee matches the card border art itself is just fantastic, the outline art. I think that's really cool. So let's take a look at some values. We have $18.12 1 year ago. It looks like its low is November 13th, $14.21. And then its high is roughly over here, which is actually its current value of $19.66. Then at number 13, we have the Glaceon GX, the full art shiny from the Hidden Fates Shiny Vault. And yeah, I mean, it's an evolution you knew was probably going to be here. Spoiler alert, there's a few more evolutions on this list. Let's go ahead and take a look at these values. So we have 1 year ago, $25.99. I believe that is probably its high as well. Nope, August 14th, $26.04. Its high was relatively recently though, on July 15th, $19.77. And its current value goes for $19.89. Then at number 12, we have the Lucario GX from the Shiny Vault. It's the full art shiny. It's a really nice looking card too. I mean, just the colors from Lucario itself, the yellow and blue shine to it is fantastic. Let's go ahead, take a look at those values. So we have 1 year ago, August 7th, $24.84. It looks like it's low. There's a few points that could be its low, but I believe it's here, which is July 1st, $21.68. Its high is October 16th, $25.45, and its current value goes for $22.10. Then up next, we have Darkrai GX from the Shiny Vault. This is another full art shiny card. And I'm going to say it probably with most Pokemon, but wow, look at the colors. Fantastic. You gotta love it. Let's take a look at those values. So we have July 31st, $23.21. It looks like its high is shortly thereafter on August 28th, $23.93. Its low appears to be on December 11th, $20.89. Then from there, bunch of up and downs, but its current value goes for $22.59. At number 10, we have Gardevoir GX from, again, the Shiny Vault. It is the full art shiny card. Gardevoir is definitely a fan favorite Pokemon, I believe. Gardevoir is also very playable in the TCG. Don't quote me on that, but I'm actually pretty fairly certain that it's true. Let's take a look at some values. We have July 31st, $26.65. Its high appears to be on September 11th, $28.97. Its low, I would say, is here, April 8th, $26.30. And its current value goes for $27.31. Then number 9 on this list, we have Scizor GX from the Shiny Vault. Again, I think the rest of them are from the Shiny Vault. It is the full art shiny. Again, I'm pretty sure the rest of them are going to be full art shinies too. And I believe Scizor, fun fact, I believe it falls under that category of, oh boy, I can't quite remember. It's a green category of shiny Pokemon. There's a whole theory slash kind of point about it where there's just a very lazy aesthetic and artwork to a lot of the shiny versions of Pokemon where they just threw a green tint over them and called it completed. I wonder if Scizor falls under that. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it is just fully green. I actually do like the way Scizor does look here, though. I think it's a good contrast from its red version, although it kind of just looks like Scyther at this point. Well, the color doesn't really look like Scyther. Anyways, I wonder if it is part of that that green kind of conspiracy that most Pokemon were slapped with. Anyways, let's look at some values. We have August 7th, $23.96. That was 1 year ago. Its low is a little hard to find here. I'm going to pinpoint maybe here. March 18th, $19.83. So not too far below $20, which is good. And then its its high is $29.49. That's July 1st. And its current value is $29.27. So not far off from its high. Then at number 8, we have Greninja GX from the Shiny Vault, another full art shiny. Greninja is a fan favorite Pokemon. I believe there was a study, I've probably even said this before on this channel, where Greninja was voted the most favored Pokemon amongst fans, I believe, which is pretty interesting considering Greninja is from Gen 6, so it's fairly new. So you wouldn't really think it would have that much sway over, say, a Gen 1 Pokemon like, I don't know, Eevee, right? Blastoise, Squirtle, Wartortle, whatever, right? But no, Greninja has that sway. So let's look at some values. July 31st, $31.51. That's 1 year ago. It looks like it's low. Oh, it's a little tricky. September 11th, $26.61. $25.77 on March 11th. That is its low. Its high relatively recently, July 15th, $34.61. And that's actually also its current value. Back with the evolutions, we have the Leafeon GX. This is the full art from the Shiny Vault. Great Pokemon too. You really can't tell a difference with this shiny form. I guess same thing with Glaceon. You honestly couldn't really tell that it was shiny. I don't know what the difference is here. I'm sure there's something. There's probably just a different coloring somewhere here, but I honestly can't tell. This is a pretty lazy shiny version, but whatever, we're not here to judge that, although I probably will continue to judge it. We have August 7th, $36.46. That's 1 year ago. It looks like its high is October 30th, $38.45. Its low is January 8th, $30.91. And its current value goes for $35.69. Then up next, we have Mewtwo GX, the full art shiny. And I wonder if Mewtwo is considered part of that green point of you just slap green onto a Pokemon and call it shiny. I'm not sure. I believe particularly too, that was a point with the Gen 1 Pokemon, maybe Gen 2 as well, which is maybe why we saw that with Scizor. But yeah, very interesting. Mewtwo GX with that green tail. I don't know. Let's look at some values. We have July 31st, $52.21. Definitely one of the higher values that we've seen so far. And then it looks like its high is over here, November 20th, $54.79. Its low is January 1st, $46.82. And its current value is $51.96, so just shy of $52. All right, then number 5, the 5th most expensive card to come out of Hidden Fates is the Espeon GX full art shiny card. And this is a great example of just slapping green on it, right? This is very interesting. Again, I'm pretty sure the green fallacy, I'm going to just call it that, whatever, applies to Gen 2. So Espeon did not escape just getting slapped with a color of green and being called shiny. So whatever, I guess. Let's look at some values. We have $72.96 1 year ago. That was also its high, unfortunately, for Espeon GX. It looks like it's a low, we'll say roughly over here, $53.96 on May 13th. Overall, just a downward trend, but its current value is $56.87. Then at number 4, we have the Cynthia Full Art Trainer coming in from the Shiny Vault. Again, somehow she's in the Shiny Vault, but I believe Lucario, if you look at the Pokemon behind her, I cannot quite confirm with Garchomp. I do believe, I remember reading that Garchomp has a lazy, shiny tone to it, so you can't really tell. I'm probably wrong on that though, so don't quote me. But Lucario over here is in its shiny form, so that's cool. I'm not sure if Garchomp is though. Let's look at some values. We have $94.93. That's 1 year ago. I believe that's actually, yeah, that's its high, $94.93. And then from there, just tumbles downwards, hits its low probably here, $75.38 on December 25th. does slowly go back up though, which is cool, as its current value is $87.88. Then the third most expensive card to come out of Hidden Fates is the Sylveon GX card. This is an evolution, and it did manage to escape laziness a little bit. I guess, I don't know, I'm trying to recall what Sylveon looks like. I'm pretty sure just the blue was pink or magenta or something like that before. I think it was just pink. So I don't know. Maybe it is still a lazy shiny design, but definitely better than just slapping it with green, right? Sylveon GX shiny vault. Let's take a look. We have 1 year ago, which I think is likely its low too, which is cool. $75.39. Nah, $75.09 on September 25th, but close. Then from there it does go up, and it looks like its high is right over here, July 8th, $88.67, and its current value is just shy of that at $88.49. Then the second most expensive card to come out of Hidden Fates is the Umbreon GX. This is coming from the Shiny Vault. Umbreon is definitely did not escape getting just a coat of paint slapped on its highlights and called shiny. I believe this was once yellow and is now blue. Whatever though, I mean, you can't make every shiny Pokemon crazy, right? So let's look at some values. We have August 7th, $117.19. That's 1 year ago. Not bad at all. It looks like as low as December 18th, $109.47. Its high is July 15th, $174.63, and its current value is $173.74. So definitely a big jump up in price there. And the number one most expensive card to be coming out of Hidden Fates is the Charizard GX from the Shiny Vault, and in my opinion, much deserved. Shiny Charizard just looks so cool. I mean, no, I'm not trying to give too much love to Charizard, but Shiny Charizard is definitely badass. I mean, look at that. You have the black kind of tone, and then you change the inner wing color from blue to red. It's just beautiful, beautiful Pokemon in general. Let's look at some values. So definitely a huge jump up from what we've been seeing. $392.43 1 year ago. That is crazy. It looks like its low is January 1st, $376.44. Had a bit of a spike recently, $453.86, and its current value is $450.28. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to sealed products. So we're looking at a variety of different ones. There's only 5, but it's different, I guess, tiers almost of different kind of packages and boxes and tins, etc. that you could buy. And we're starting out with the lowest of the low, which is just a singular Hidden Fates booster pack. I believe the only way to acquire this would be from a third-party seller, which would either be a local card shop or on eBay, TCG Player, etc., as these singular packs were not sold. You couldn't buy a single pack of Hidden Fates because it's a special holiday set, right? So we have the Hidden Fates booster pack, which was likely cracked out of a box, a tin, an ETB, whatever have you. Let's look at some value. So we have 1 year ago, $17.99. Looks like its low is September 18th, $17.06. From there, does have a big spike, goes down, but then goes up $21.48 on June 3rd, and its current value is $20.51. Then moving on, we have a Hidden Fates tin. This is the Charizard GX promo card. I actually have this on my shelf over there. You can't quite see it. It would be just below my microphone back there, but anyways, it's there. It's the one of the few Hidden Fates products I own. Actually, might be the only one. I'm not sure. But super happy to have acquired this one. Let's look at some values we have. Well, actually, for starters, it comes with a promo card as well as 4 packs. But now let's look at the values. We have 1 year ago, 1 year ago is $68.27. It looks like its low is December 25th, $64.93, but it's actually currently at its high of $71.65. Then up next, we have the Hidden Fates pin collection. This one is the Mew promo card, which I believe is the most expensive one. So this comes with a promo card of Mew, a collector's pin, and then this one you only get 3 Hidden Fates packs. So I guess you're paying a premium for the pin and for the Mew card. I don't know, I'd probably prefer the tin. This obviously probably stores better, maybe looks better on a shelf, but still more packs, right? Anyways, let's look at some values. July 31st, $114.32. Its high is $116.18. Its low is $95.28. That's December 18th. and then its current value is $96.15. All right, and the second last sealed product we're going to take a look at is the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer Box. This is the Chef's Kiss creme de la creme. Technically there's one more ahead of it, which I guess is the creme de la creme, but this one more or less would be probably easier to acquire than the next one, but maybe that's why there's the price discrepancy. Anyways, the Hidden Fates ETB, this comes with 10 Hidden Fates booster packs. You also get a really nice full art promo card featuring Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX. If I'm not incorrect, I believe it's the stained glass aesthetic kind of artwork of the trio, which is really cool. Definitely a beautiful pull. I think that's what it is, or it's just the regular one, but I'm pretty sure it's the stained glass. Don't quote me on that. And then, yeah, you get a whole bunch of other stuff that comes in the ETB, but we're here for values and packs and the promo card too. Beautiful promo card. I think it holds a pretty decent value too for a promo card. We have July 31st, 1 year ago, $167.68. It looks like its low is January 8th, $162.72. Its high, February 19th, $177.39. And its current value is $173.64. All right, I was saving this one for last. I don't even know. I think I've seen something like this at my local card shop. I think it's still there, but it's so expensive. Rightfully so. Honestly, it was almost kind of silly to include this, but if you have it or want to pick it up, sure. I just wanted to show that this exists, right? This is pretty crazy. You have the Hidden Fates UPC, the Ultra Premium Collection. In my opinion, this is a really cool UPC. I love the way that you could probably store this on the shelves. There is definitely a lot more display factor than the current kind of UPC boxes we get. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know. But let's take a look at what it comes with, because it's pretty gnarly. You have 3 full art foil cards, Shiny Rayquaza GX, plus special gold versions of Solgaleo GX and Lunala GX. I'm pretty sure that Shiny Rayquaza GX is very expensive. Well, not very, but it has a really nice premium to it for a promo card. 1 card holder featuring Shiny Rayquaza to show off your favorite Pokemon TCG card. I don't know if we get to see that here, but that's kind of cool. You get 15 Hidden Fates booster packs. 15, that is crazy, but that's a UPC, right? You get a lot in the UPC. A full-size Pokemon TCG playmat for your next game. I'm pretty sure that playmat is sick too. I think it's really cool looking. And then you get your code card. But let's look at some values because they are crazy. We have 1 year ago, $654.33. That is nuts. Then it looks like it's, well, it's high. So that's its low. I think its high is literally its current value, $765.54 for this UPC. That is nuts. I mean, you could buy 2 ETBs and get 5 more packs and you still wouldn't be anywhere near the price of this, right? There's such a premium on this. It's crazy. I mean, what a collection piece. I'm pretty sure this thing is massive too, just the size of it. But that is incredible. Yeah, but that wraps up sealed product and singles. All right, let's talk about Hidden Fates. We took a look at the 20 most expensive singles for the set, their prices, etc., their data. We also took a look at a variety of 5 different sealed products. Now, the big question is now the right time to invest in Hidden Fates? Well, that's a little tricky. I'm not gonna lie. I would have thought with the release of Paldean Fates this year, we would have seen a big increase in value with a lot of the stuff, just because, you know, Paldean Fates comes out, more or less it makes people nostalgic for Hidden Fates, because I think Shining Fates is not as well received, and probably rightfully so. But I would have thought we would have seen bigger movements from Hidden Fates. But if anything, sure, some of them might have gone up, but we actually did see a lot of things go down. And yeah, I don't know. I just think that's very peculiar. My personal opinion would have been that Paldean Fates would have boosted the price of Hidden Fates, but it doesn't seem like that's completely the case, which is interesting. Now, that's just prices, but what would we pick up? So, in terms of singles, I mean, I don't know. I don't think singles is necessarily the most firm investment option. We did see a few things go up. We did see a few things go down. I mean, there are a few things I would love to pick up for my personal collection. I mean, that Umbreon is fantastic. I really love that. I'm just reading the headlines over here of the ones. There, honestly, I'm just trying to collect the Hidden Fates set in general. I think in the future, people will go back to Hidden Fates because it was such a fun time in Pokemon. I say that from the outside looking in, because I didn't actually get to experience Hidden Fates. I wasn't in the hobby at that time. But from what I hear and from what I could tell, it was a really fun time, right? But sealed product, that's probably what we want to talk about. I don't think there's too much potential with the singles here for now. I think it's a little too volatile because, again, what I would have said is Paldean Fates is coming out. Pick up your your Hidden Fates shiny Pokemon, and that just didn't. It isn't what I thought it was gonna happen. What happened wasn't what I thought was gonna happen. We'll put it like that. But the sealed product, well, let's talk about that. So there are some decent prices. I think Hidden Fates will continue to go up again when the next shining hidden Paldean I don't know where I'm going with that. When the next one comes out, then maybe again we could circle back to this conversation. Oh, it'll increase the prices, right? But for now, I don't know, what would I pick up? I don't think it's a little risky. I don't think it's a bad idea to pick up single booster packs of Hidden Fates. Yes, you can reseal them. Yes, it's possible for people to reseal them. So if you'd prefer, maybe buy a tin. Like I said, I have a tin. You can't even really see it. It'd be one below that shelf underneath my Evolving Skies ETB. It is right below that. Anyways, I don't know. That's what I've picked up. That's probably what I would continue to pick up because, yeah, I mean, you can't always trust loose booster packs, but still, unless it's from a reputable seller, say a vendor or a card shop or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I would probably try and just stick with the lower end items because you can probably and will probably see some returns. The set's only 5 years old. It's definitely taken a lot longer for other sets to achieve greatness, right? So, and Hidden Fates is a great set, right? So I don't know. I wouldn't highball it. I probably wouldn't buy an ETB. Although if I did have the cash for it, maybe I would. I don't want to buy one, but I don't think it's a bad idea to buy one. But I'd probably focus my efforts more on the tins, if I'm being honest, and maybe loose packs. Loose packs from a trusted seller, though. But that would be my personal strategy. I don't know. Everybody's different. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. I'd love to know what you think of Hidden Fates down below. Let me know. I think it's a fantastic set. I'm currently collecting singles, and yeah, I'm probably going to try and buy more sealed, to be honest, to keep sealed. But I'd love to know your thoughts on it down below. And until the next time, catch you in the next one.